Today we're going to go over writing a function rule. We're going to look at a table of rules, a table of values. We're going to find the pattern, and then we're going to write a rule for an equation. So we're going to have an equal sign for that pattern. So first of all, we'll look for a pattern. So if you look at it as you go, how do you go from 1 to 5, from 2 to 6, 3 to 7, 4 to 8? So you can look at patterns this way. We're adding 1 each time. But our pattern, we want to go, how do I go from x to y, x to y, x to y, x to y? So that's what we're going to be looking at. So if we look at it, I could add 4. So I could go 1 plus 4, does that equal 2 plus 4, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 4? So yes, I can do, if I look at it, I can add 4 to it for each one. So that works. So my equation that I'm going to write is I'm going to say my y value, how I get this value, is equal to my x value plus 4. So that's going to be my function rule. This is what I want, an equal sign. You come to this one. How do I go from 1 to 3, 3 to 9, 6 to 36, 9 to 81? Well, could I add 0? 1 plus 0 is 1. That works. Is 3 plus 0 9? No. So now you look at multiplication. Is there a way I can multiply? Well, that becomes an issue. If you look at these type of numbers, how do I go from 1 to 1? Well, I can multiply by itself. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 3 is 9. 6 times 6 is 36. 9 times 9 is 81. So if you look at it, what we're doing is we're multiplying by itself. So my rule is going to be y is equal to x times x, or we'd say x squared. So we come down here. What would be a rule? How can I go from 2 to 8, 4 to 10, 6 to 12, 8 to 14? Well, try adding is all I always start. If I added 6, would it work? 2 plus 6 is 8, 4 plus 6. Okay. 2 plus 6 is 8, 4 plus 6 is 10, 6 plus 6 is 12, 6 plus 8 is 14. So my rule is going to be y is equal to, or f of x, we'll start with f of x is equal to my x value plus 6. So you could say y equals, or you could say f of x. Either one would work. Another rule, okay, what could we do? Well, I can multiply by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Does 2 times 2 equal 5? No, so that doesn't work. I could add 1. So I add 1. But does that work? No, because 2 plus 1 doesn't equal 5. So now think about multiplying and adding. You can multiply itself. So 1 times 1 plus 1. 2 times 2 plus 1. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1. So that would be a rule that we come through. So there's a lot of things that we try to do that doesn't work. So my rule is going to be I multiply by itself, so x times x, and add 1 to it. So really that's going to be what we're going to be going through. Journalism class makes $25 per page of advertising. How much money we'll earn? We want to write a function. So I'd say the cost, or money, how much I make. The money I earn is equal to $25 times every page we sell. So we can go ahead and write something like this. N, Y, the money I make is equal to $25 times N. And that would be my function rule. The class sold 6 pages of advertising. How much money did it make? So we go 25 times 6, which is $150. The choir spent $100 producing audio tapes of its last performance, and we'll sell the tapes for $5.50. Write a rule to describe the choir's profit of the number of tapes sold. So it cost them $100. So we go $5.50 times every tape sold minus $100 because that's how much it costs. So $5.50 times every tape sold minus how much it cost me to produce it. And so that would be our equation. So writing a function rule is looking at a pattern and then writing an equation. Make sure we have an equal sign as we go through it.